Welcome to the Great British Crochet Off, where every single week I crochet something inspired by that week's episode of the Great British Bake Off. And today we have the finale, part 1. As always, while I will not be sharing who won the Ultimate Star Baker, who won the whole thing, I will be sharing the specific challenges, so if you don't even want that level of spoiler, this is your opportunity to hit that little bookmark button and save this until after you've watched this week's episode. As I said, this was the finale episode. Bittersweet, because this was one of my favorite seasons ever. I was talking about it with my husband, and I was like, this one has major, they all have rewatch value, but this one has like major rewatch value. So the challenges this week were 8 eclairs. It was some lardy cakes, like I think it was 8, a dozen, I don't know. It was a set amount of lardy cakes for the technical challenge. And then the showstopper was to do a grander version of your first bake. So when they said first bake, I thought they meant first bake in the tent, and I was really excited to see them go back to that first vertical cake that they did, like the jelly roll cake kind of on its end, that one. I was excited to see them kind of redo it with all the skills that they've gained while they've been here, but it was actually like your first bake that you ever remember doing. But I decided to interpret it my way. So this was my first crocheted bake in the tent, and it is my vertical cake, but if you remember, it is also a holder for my crochet hooks. And this is the one that I did for the first episode. So I decided, well, let me show kind of like my skills, not only what I've learned, but like how I've honed my style, and let me do an upgraded version. So here we have our 3-layered crochet organizer. So obviously this one isn't going to be going in my crochet bag because she's pretty big. What I really wanted was a piece. I have this door right here and it's blank, but it happens to be where I do a lot of my filming, and so it's always in the background, but it's just this sad blank wall. So I wanted to make something for it, but I also wanted to make something usable. So each cake is a little pocket, and yes, each like background is a different flavor of cake, because you have to in the finale, right? So now right behind my head I'll have this place to put, and it's hard to, I need to get this hung up so you can see it properly, but I'll have a place to put extra hooks that I'm not using, or little bits of things, maybe even a place to put like little like safety eyes and things like that. I don't know about you, but if you do any kind of crafting, you can always use more storage. So I hope I made you guys and Paul and Prue and everyone else proud. I'm really happy with how this came together. I think it's really gonna add some color to this door, and again, we love functionality. And as I said, this is going to be a 2-part finale, so coming next time, probably tomorrow at some point, is going to be adding our winning baker to our crocheted bake-off tent, where we have some of our favorite contestants from the season, like Tasha, hosts like Prue and Paul, and bunches of other bake-off guests and hosts and judges. So we'll be adding the winner to this next time, so that episode will have spoilers. And if you've become fond of the Great British Crochet Off, do not fret. I do not plan on ending it with the season and waiting until next year, because this has been too much fun and too good of a challenge. So stay tuned for details on what I'm going to be doing to continue it, including some holiday episodes, one of which I've already almost finished. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for more.